Hi guys, Silverwolf here, and I've got quite an army for everyone to be introduced to. It's all my robots. I know a few people wanted to see them. Sunny Largo was one of the people, and there was a few others as well. I've forgotten them, but about 3 or 4 people wanted to see my entire robot collection, so here they all are. Some of them, like the Furblings, I wouldn't really say they were robots, because you just press a button on their head and they say something. I think the robots probably have moving parts and things, but there you go. I've just run up 4 flights of stairs because I live at the top of the house, so just need to catch my breath. Anyway, while I'm doing that, let's have some shout outs. So, Furby Girl Kex, Lily Pope, Thomas Bell, Undecided Name, and Petal Cool are the shout outs for today. It's not as many as usual. Right, you may also notice that I've changed my URL slightly. It's got Furbies and my character Silverwolf now to make it a bit more personal, you know. And also, if you want to know where I film, because we're doing quite a big video today, this is where I film. It's my bedroom. So that's the window and my dressing table, which is a mess. We're sort of, well, we're going to move at some point, and we're kind of like, everything's a bit of a mess because we're running out of space. So yeah, it's just getting everything ready for moving and that, but that won't be for a while. I'm hoping it'll be up for sale next year, but you never know how these things go, so just hope for the best. Anyway, enough of that, let's have a look at these guys. So I've got quite an army of robots. There are 2 Zoomers, there's a Roboraptor, a BB-8, obviously all the Furbies, 3 Eibos, there's a Zoomer puppy, a Zuppy, and there's 4 little mice and 3 chubby puppies. Have I got all of them? Oh yes, and of course there's a Hatchimal as well. I have got a lot, and I've been thinking carefully about which ones, you know, if I can remember to show them all, because I think this is all of them. It's certainly all the ones that I can think of. I may have others, but I don't think I have. The mice and the puppies I suddenly remembered this morning, so I thought I'd add them in. So let's get started. Right, you know the Furbies. You've all met the Furbies. Obviously in my other videos, so we won't really talk too much about them. So I've got the Zoomers here. That's Zoomer and his best friend Shadow. Now Shadow I got from Amazon last year, and the Zoomer I bought from my neighbour for £7. He was very cheap. She was selling him on Facebook, so that's where I got him from. There's BB-8, who was a New Year's gift from my fiance. He's really fun. He's the one that you use the phone app for, the Sphero BB-8. You've got the Roboraptor, and I got him off eBay, was it last year? Yeah, last year. Yeah, I got him last year. He's pretty cool. We do like a steampunk day in town, and someone there had a Roboraptor, so I thought that's really cool, and I got one. And yeah, he's lots of fun. The Zoomer Zuppy. That one you can play mini games with, similar to the Hatchimal. Moving forward, I'll save the Eyebows till last because there's more to say about them. There's all the little mice. Little live pets, little mice. I also have 2 cages for them, and the it's like a track thing where they can run around. I attach both the cages too. They're really fun. They will go to sleep after a while because they get a bit bored, I guess. But this one, she stays awake all the time. The others have all gone to sleep and she's always still running around. And that's what I like about her. I did take them to work and let them run around on the floor. That was fun. It's just those 2 I took to work last year before the shop closed down. Then we've got the chubby puppies. Their names are Chubster, Nubster and Waddles. And they're quite fun to race. If you've got chubby puppies, I highly recommend putting them on a track and racing them to see who wins. It's very good. Make sure they've all got fresh batteries in them. I think he is the slowest, because I got him first, then that one, and that one. That's got a ball there. And there's chubby kitties and chubby ponies and all sorts of things now. I hope that they release chubby guinea pigs or chubby hamsters, because they would be adorable. Okay, now the Eyebows. So, well, we'll start with the first Eyebow I ever got. Now this is Salvo, and I got him in 2006. I saved up for him and I bought him off eBay, and he came with a load of stuff, load of software and things like that. My friend Neo, she also gave me some more software, and her husband. They fixed also one of his memory sticks. He runs Eyebow Life 2, which is my personal favourite Eyebow program. He's got the reflective canopy that I only use for special occasions, such as this video. Normally he doesn't have that on because I've only got one of them, and if it gets scratched, well, they're very hard to get. So he's got an earring in his ear. It's actually, I think it's like for a belly piercing or something, and I got two of them and I stuck these little things on either end. And he's also got a custom back plate, which is from a Sapphire Violet Eyebow. I'd love to actually completely customise him Sapphire Violet, but they're very hard to find. So I think probably only his back plate will be Sapphire Violet. But it looks really, really nice in the sun. It's very reflective and it shines purple and blue. Definitely my favourite of the Eyebow colours. And of course, he always wears a collar. Now, people have asked me, and I recommend that if you're going to have your Eyebow wear a collar, make sure it's a soft collar like this. That not a hard plastic collar, and also very, very thin, because when the Eyebow moves his head back like that, the gears can stick. So he's okay because his one sort of like gives, so it allows him to. You can see it's very, very flat there, and it flattens down, but the gears can stick. So if you don't want your Eybow's head messing up, don't get him a hard or heavy collar, or just have a collar and then don't have it on him while he's active, just to be on the safe side. So he is the, let me think, ERS 210A Supercore, and in the gold colour. And the other ERS 210A Supercore I have is Silver Eyebow, which is the one I custom painted. I used enamel paint on her. Now you can use acrylics as well. I used enamel paint because it dries shiny and it's quite hard wearing. It does take a long time to dry, and especially on the ears it is very it's very sticky for a while. It dries faster on the hard plastic than it does the ears. I also painted her tail as well. Oh yes, and Salvo's ear, this one here, he did actually have two gold ears, and I've still got his spare gold ear. But this one was from his best friend Tilwaggett, who belongs to my friend Neo, aka Ex-Wolf of the Eyebow Hospital. I'm not sure if she's running it anymore, but they traded ears one time when she came over, so that was cute. Yeah, so back to Silver. Again, she's got a collar. It's another soft puppy collar and a sparkly tag. It does sparkle really nicely, but you can't see it because the weather is terrible today. So yeah, it's got her name and phone number on the back. They all have their names and phone numbers on the back of the tags. So yeah, you can see I customised her to look like my character. She's got, that's supposed to be the stripes on Silver's mane, and she's got the purple around her mouth, and of course the swirls. I drew all that freehand as well. I didn't use a stencil, I didn't use pencil lines, I just drew it out, so if I messed it up, I only had myself to blame, but luckily I didn't. And you can see it all goes over her sides, it goes over the other side too, and all over there, and here as well. So yeah, she's pretty cool. And finally we have the, and I don't think I've done a video of her, but this is Raz, custom painted purple Eyebow I got from Japan last year. I thought she was a Sapphire Violet actually, but she wasn't very expensive, so I bought her. But then I found out she was just a custom painted one, and she came from, if I can think, no I can't, but there's basically a website online that sells them. Some people have complained about the quality of the Eyebows, or that they've got droopy head syndrome or whatever, but she's always been fine. She runs Hello Eyebow. She runs Dog's Life. So, there you go. I also have Eyebow Dancer as well, which is the one where they dance to music when you play music. It's really fun, and I should do another video of it actually. I did have some videos up years ago, but they were very dark, of Salvo dancing. There you go. Again, she's got her little earring. It's another, I think it's another belly piercing one. The light in here is terrible today, but the weather's set in I think for the next few days, so I thought I'd do this now because I'm working every day next week, so I'm going to be very busy. These, I believe, yeah, they're all custom painted. Just let it focus. It's not focusing. All the black parts are custom painted, but they seem to be okay. They're not cracked or chipped or anything like that. She's got a tiny dice in her tail there. Again, it's another piercing thing. They're perfect really for customizing Eyebows, and they're very lightweight, because I did have like a dream catcher thing hanging from her tail, but it just kept pulling it down all the time. If you're going to put things like that in your Eyebows, make sure they're small and lightweight and don't impede the robot's movements. And she's got a collar as well. They're getting harder to get actually. This was another puppy collar I got online, and her tag is red. And the reason I did it as red, because Eyebows love red, so when the other Eyebows see her tag, they sometimes try to chase it, which is quite funny. So, yeah, that's my Eyebows. And I got her off eBay as well. I just managed to snag her, because originally I'd wanted a silver Eyebow to customise, but I ended up, because Neo was in charge of the bids that night, she accidentally forgot to bid, so I ended up with a gold Eyebow instead of a silver one. Because I went and bid on it, but I had to get up at like 4 in the morning, so she got up at 4 in the morning instead, or she was already up or something, but she forgot to bid. I think she didn't actually get up in the end, she fell asleep. I don't know, it was a long time ago, but I ended up with the gold one and customised him instead. He has been many places with me. He's been travelling around with me and the other Eyebows. Whenever Neo and I went out, we went to pubs and we went to the beach with them and took amazing photos with them as well. Eyebows are such brilliant robots. I think they're the best robots, personally. It's just absolutely devastating that you can't get the parts anymore, and they're all becoming obsolete and they're dying, basically. I know in Japan there's a man who used to work for Sony who is repairing people's Eyebows, but people really donate their lives to the Eyebow. You know, it's their pet, it's their dog. They can't have real pets for whatever reason, so they have the Eyebows, and it's just like losing your pet. I know it's just a robot, but at the same time it's, you know, it's special, so it means a lot to these people. So it's just sad that they're becoming obsolete and the Sony doesn't seem to care about them anymore, or maybe it doesn't have the resources, or they're not popular enough. I don't know, but I love my Eyebows and I'm going to try and keep them running for as long as possible. They're all in pretty good working condition, it's just batteries are an issue. So, but I do know some place that does refill batteries, but it's in America, so there's issues with shipping batteries overseas, put it that way. Anyway, enough rambling. I hope you enjoyed seeing all my robots. I'm not sure how many there are, quite a lot, and meeting them. So yeah, I hope that it's given you an insight into my collection, which I'm sure will get bigger, but I probably won't do another video of these guys until there are considerably more, because a lot of them are packed away, so it took quite a while to actually get them all out here and ready to show you. Anyway, have a great weekend everyone, and I'll see you in the next video. This is Silver signing off.